The Beat 139 featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash. Harlem's #1 show.
Yeah.
What up?
Good. Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday it is. Another glorious day. Yo, we're gonna get right to it, right?
Now we actually got names. Give people time to come in. We live. Give people nobody in the building yet.
All right, because I'm ready to get it in.
Now we're gonna get it.
But anyway,
First,
how you doing, man? What's up, man?
I'm good. How you? Everything good? Chilling. You know what I'm saying? The Beat 139. We could talk about the week we had, the month we have. First, we're gonna introduce myself. My name is Doc. Shake the block.
All right, Don Vito, voice for the peoples. All right, so let's talk about the month. So the month, a lot was going on this month. Man, I don't even know where to start, man. All right, let's start with the kids, man. The kids is always a good topic to start with. So we gave book bags like a couple times, not just one time at Drew Hamilton, but we gave it on 139th Street last week. No, we really support our kids, and we really there for the kids because, you know, the kids is really, they need a lot of attention, you know, not just giving them stuff, but also mentoring, like talking to them, like, you know, like, because I got kids and, you know, I don't allow my kids to get away with nothing. Anything out of pocket, I'm snatching them. You know, and a lot of these kids is out here busting these guns and all that, doing that crazy stuff. It's because they parenting ain't up to par. How you feel about that, man?
I agree with you. The parents definitely have to.
You got involved. Sons, man.
The parents got to be involved. Like you said, if the parents not involved, that the kids run wild. But some parents, you know what they say? They say we have to work to take care of the kids because it's one household. And so if a parent get a job, some parent may work the middle shift, which is like 3 to 11, 4 to 12, something like that. Mm-hmm. So those hours kids run.
Well, that was me though. I ain't never had a father ever. I don't even know what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? My mother was the one who worked that shift, and I was home. You know, I was the kid that don't open the door for nobody, keep the door locked, and you know, a lot of things I had to learn, I had to do on my own while she at work. But she still had the fear God in me, man. So, and I did do some shit. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't no good kid. I wasn't a bad kid, but I was a kid. But somewhere along the line, she could detect stuff because she knows her son. She could pick up on it, man. So, and she ain't no special mom, but she loves me. So she could tell if I'm lying. You know, certain little things when you're lying, your parents could tell. She could tell stuff, and she picked it up. She go to school. After school, you know, when you got to check on your grades, she was active when she wasn't at work. And she found out stuff, and she whipped my ass for it. But at the end of the day, she still had a hold on me because I was afraid that if she found out stuff, I would get in trouble.
But you had to take care of your little sister too. So,
well, my sister came 14 years later. So
14.
14 years later. So that don't even count. I was alone for 14 years. Yeah. So I know that story, but. And I understand the homes that's single parents and all that, but still in all, man, you got to figure this out, man. I used to say your kid, the mother worked the third shift, second shift, whatever, but he does something, and then you find out about it. You're not gonna, step in at some point. Like that's what I'm saying. You know, some kids did it right away, but some kids did it quite a few times. You know, so what's up with that?
Nah, I agree with you. Like you said, the fear of God matters with some people. How the closeness to they mom, the structure. There's a lot of different factors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some moms may be closer to age where some people just don't have good parenting skill. Period. Right. Like that's just what it is.
But they say the new moms or grandmoms is in 30s now.
Yeah.
Like they in the hookah bars and they're hanging out.
Oh, that's a grandma.
Yeah, you can say something.
Parents now are too busy trying to be friends with their children.
Correct.
Your mother, my mother, never.
Correct.
We're never friends.
Right. Facts. We got somebody from the studio audience talking.
First of all, most of the parents is too busy trying to be the kids' friends. Your moms, my moms, friends. There's no gray area. You the mother, I'm the daughter. She's the mother, you the son. That's it. No in between.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do is look at us. You know what I mean?
Right. That look. Yeah, you're right. That look. You see what she talking about?
Yeah.
That's the look. My mother used to look at me too, and I already, I knew it was straighten up. You know what I'm saying?
And they would say, "What you say?"
Yeah, right.
What you say?
Or walk away stomping your feet. What? You stomped your feet?
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah,
But so the reason why we're talking about this is because that's the reason why we started these programs with the kids to try to help out and do our part, the B139, you know, mentoring programs, giving back, taking the kids on field trips. You know, we real big on that right now in our Beat the Street program with kids is growing. Like we get more and more kids coming in, and we're gonna have more coming because the summertime is over. You understand? So they want something to do.
yeah, they want something to do.
They want something to do.
And another reason why we talk about this also, we talk about the parenting and how it affect kids. Because to the topic we talk about Puff Daddy. You know Puff Daddy, you used to be part of Bad Boys when it first started. They said Puff Daddy, I'm gonna say allegedly, but allegedly, we know he grew up with a single mother. But they were saying that his mom, he grew up in Mount Vernon, and his mom was a single mom. His daddy died, and they were saying there's rumors or things that his mom was, you know, bringing guys and different guys in out the house, and he pretty much had his own way. They saying that probably affect him too. They saying he saw a lot of things.
That's a true story.
Around. I don't know how true that is.
Well, it is true. I'm gonna tell you what, right? So a lot of people don't know, but the beginning, like the Bad Boy thing, I was around. I was really around. Actually, when I just met him, you know, me and my team, you know, we was getting money. So a lot of dudes liked us because, you know, we throwing it around, you know? And we met him hanging out. And he liked our style, you know? And so he started inviting us, you know, come here. And we was coming, you know? And we throwing it around, having a good time, popping bottles, we fly and all that stuff. So me and him got kind of cool. So now I go down to Bad Boy when Bad Boy was originally on 19th Street over to like 5th Avenue, around the corner from Justin's and all that. That's the original Bad Boy office. And you know, we started going to award shows with him like every month. We going to different award shows. But mind you, we paying our own way. We got our own bread. We just using the Bad Boy name. Hotel rooms, rental cars, we getting the luxury joints, you know, and limousines and stuff like that. But when we talking about his moms, right? When we used to go to trips, Cancun was hot back then. Cancun, Jamaica. His moms and his aunts and them used to go, and his sisters. And you know, when we get on the jet skis and all that, we got all this jewelry on. You know, they hold it, put it on their neck. But we come to see that moms and them was kind of loose, man. They was liking us, man. You know, so hit me out though. They was really flirting with us, man. And we downplaying it because that's a nigga mom. So we like, nah, it's a nigga mom.
It's the very beginning of his career, right?
The very beginning, the dead beginning, before he got that real
so
crazy
money.
money.
Andre Harrell at this time.
Huh?
He under Andre Harrell at this time.
No, he got that money from Clive Davis.
Oh, he just got it.
He just got it. He just got like $30 million from Clive Davis, right? So we talking about his moms, right? His moms and them was kind of loose, man. But we down playing it because it's a dude moms, right? But and then it got to the point where they kept doing it, and he used to make faces like he used to get upset because he knows his moms and his flirts, and they flirt with his friends. So he should make faces like maybe this been going on when he was younger, and his mom's still doing it, but his mom's ain't nothing he can't control her. She gonna do it anyway. You know, Janice, you know, Janice was kind of loose, man. Nice lady, but she was a little loose, man.
Yeah, aunts, so his mom's sister.
Aunts and all of them, they was fly too, but they always loose. They like to be around the young hustling dudes, you know, that's fly. They like to be around them. See, another thing that you just said, right? Mr. Studio audience, you said you can't be like brother and sister with your parent. He was like that with his mom. You understand? She treated him like that wasn't her son. She treated him like that was her friend or a little brother. So she'd do shit around him and don't even care. You know what I mean? Like, and I seen his face, man. Like, yo, he upset because his mom's they kind of leaning on dudes, not no real nasty shit, but you could tell if a dude pushed up, they could slide his mom. I ain't gonna lie, slide his arm early. We talking about, I'm telling you, like 91, 92. I'm telling you some early shit, skinny P. Diddy, all that. You know what I'm saying? So moving right along, a lot of the things as he's being charged for now, you can see little flares of it back then. With the women, I ain't never seen him beat on the women, but I know he goes crazy over the women. You know what I'm saying? And he got a big ass mouth, talk a lot of shit, but he ain't no fighter. But he will talk some shit. He got a slick mouth too. So think about it. He's crazy over women, right? And then he got a slick ass mouth, right? So this is a guy who money ain't really there yet. But imagine the dude, he in power now. So now he on 1,000 with the mouth. If you don't listen to him, he gonna smack you up. If you don't, he gonna get somebody else smack you up, or whatever. He might pull that thing out on you. You know what I'm saying? Think about it with the women. You don't want to fuck me? I'm P. Diddy. What? You serious, bitch? He goes in and he starts dragging him. He just escalated from the flare-ups from back then to now because of the money, power, respect. Remember that record?
So the early on that you witnessed, like you said, signs of him being controlled with women. Because
Control.
Did you tell a story that he mad that you was a girl that he wanted or dated the same girl, he got mad, some shit like that?
Okay, so we in Cancun. We staying in the Ritz-Carlton. See, and these is facts, y'all. Y'all ain't got these is facts. So we in the Ritz-Carlton. So P. Diddy he ain't gonna stay where everybody else staying because he's a celebrity. He's gonna stay off the island. Say all the fun shit is going on down here, but the Ritz-Carlton is over here. And you know who's in the Ritz-Carlton? Rich people. Italian mob dudes, rich Jews. It's quiet in there. Fly hotel, but shit is boring. So we in a boring spot. We all in there, but we in a boring spot. But when we go hang out, we got to go down there. But when we get tired, we go back to the Ritz-Carlton. Now you got Mary, you got Salt and Pepper. This is the crew. You got Chris Gatlin, I told you about, Malik Sealy, God bless the dead. You got McKimmy Mutombo, Lalonzo Mourning, Tretch. These are the type of people that's in his setting that, is hanging out, Then you got a bunch of chicks, that he invite to the hotel. So, because we had a party in the rooms. This when Faith first came out, when they had Dats back then. And Faith came, I remember. So we in the room rocking the Faith shit, right? Faith shit ain't even hit mainstream yet. And we all rocking in the room, drinking champagne, having a good time. It's a lot of girls. So my dudes, we had our own bread, like I said. So we rocking over here, he rocking over here, but we all on the same floor. The Ritz-Carlton is a big-ass hotel, long hallways and shit. So he come in our room, and he like one of the two of the girls we got in there, and he trying to lean on like, nah, champ, nah. We go over to your room so we get around the girls you got with you. You acting all funny, like you don't want us to talk to none of the chicks you got, but you trying to snatch ours. Nah, he's getting his feeling and leave. So you know what he do? He'll try to limit us on some of the things he had going on just because we ain't let him want to get with one of our chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like little bitch shit like that, man. Puff do bitch shit.
Yeah, he do.
You know what I'm saying? He always been bitchy. One time we was at Esso's. Remember that club Esso's downtown?
Yeah, Marie Davis. Shout out to Marie Davis.
Shout out Marie Davis. And Positive K from the Bronx. He had said something to Positive K. And Positive K, we was all sitting down eating. And Positive K got him 2 pieces. Wop. Real quick. One of those. And me and Ali grabbed him and took him up off him. That's another reason why he got so close to us, because he felt like, damn, man, these niggas is rough. Man, they called us the Roughnecks at church back then. These dudes held me down, so he always wanted us to be around him. So I saw a lot of little flare-ups of this guy. The stuff he doing now, he just took it to another level, man. He's crazy. Man.
So now he playing tough, and he was never like that. That's
He's never.
crazy.
He's always soft, but he will say something out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, he'll say something to you that make you want to hurt him, but he ain't built like that. Why you always think Puff go out and he got muscle around him?
Yeah.
Because he know because he's a punk, you know. But people want to be around him because Puff got the bread, you know. And Bad Boy was the biggest thing outside of Def Jam back then.
So fruitiness, because now is stuff that he charged with kidnapping, sex trafficking, drugs, RICO. He got a bunch of different charges, and they saying a lot with his parties going on. They say even like homos.
So let me go there, right? So I never seen any homo activity, but he used to like to go to that joint on 40. What's the name of that hook? That hooker spot on the West Side Highway? It's a big name joint. It White Boy joint.
Not Larry Flynn. It's right there right now. Hustlers.
He used to like to go to Hustlers, right? You know, we going to Hustlers. You know, we go, and we all being there. We drink and get the champagne. Then he disappear. You don't see him no more. But so what I don't see, I don't know. But he gets away from us because you know we don't play them type of games. But he'll disappear. They got all kind of rooms in that motherfucker. Nigga don't know what he's doing in the rooms. So later on in life, you start hearing stories. Now you put two and two together. That's what that nigga doing all the time. Cause we wonder why this nigga want to go to this joint, man. You know, real niggas, we go to the Bronx. We go to the GOAT. Remember the GOAT? We go to all the strip clubs in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? We don't go to shit like this, but we you know, fuck with this nigga. So we go and stuff like that. Now, mind you, at the Soul Train Music Awards, we used to go every year. They had Don Cornelius had his party because he's a Soul Train nigga. And then P. Diddy come in town. That's the P. Diddy party. That's when they really started booming at that time. You see everybody, Wesley Snipes, Ted Riley, everybody be in this joint. But you got to know somebody to get in this joint. Shantae Moore, you see Mario Van Peebles, you see everybody in his parties, man. So Puff got a lot of dirt on some people out there. So I don't know what he gonna do, y'all. See, but he got a lot. He got some video on y'all, man.
And the crazy part, that's what they saying. It just started. Now Kevin Lyles just dropped out.
I saw that.
Kevin Lyles just stepped down from Warner Music, and he's been there for over 20 years. And two more high echelon people stepped down. So if they saying it's a RICO, more people gonna be involved.
Correct.
And then so this is about to get ugly.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you what the feds did, right? What the feds did was they approached them first and threatened them with time. Because we about to go get him. We know what you was doing. Da-da-da-da-da. Don't lie to us. We got proof. Da-da-da. The only way you're going to get around that, when we bring them in, you got to come and testify. Otherwise, we're going to bring you in too. Oh, no. It's signed right here. So now when Puff go to trial, he going to see a lot of faces that he thought was his peoples who going to go to the left on him. He going to go to the left on him, man. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't going to fear him because he locked up now. And they know he ain't coming out no time soon. So they going to go in. But they don't, their moms is getting old, their kids. And a lot of the industry dudes is punks anyway. They don't want to do no time.
They not doing no time because they enable them. Because if you look at the indictment, they clearly said the workers, people helped them do it. They had 1,000, they found 1,000 baby oil bottles in his house. Pink cocaine, a whole bunch of drugs. They found numerous cases. They found drugs the night he got picked up. He still had it. The night he got picked up, they found it in his hotel room. So the thing is with that is he's in real shit creeks right now.
Think about it, man.
He had
there's a lot of
1,000 bottles of baby oil. Who need 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
But think about Puff, man. Why a lot of people don't like Puff. I know there's a few loyal people. Like I seen when they went up in the court, when they went up into the building, excuse me, the federal building. I seen Charlucci.
Charlucci was there?
Yeah, I seen Charlucci and a few people walk up the steps with his sons and all that. I'm like, why he down there? But I'll see him outside. I'll ask him that when I see him, right? But Puff fucked a lot of people around, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we're gonna start with Jennifer Lopez. We're gonna talk about Shine. We're gonna talk about Mace. We're gonna talk about his baby mother, Misa. We're gonna talk about Mary. We're gonna talk about Faith. We're gonna talk about Carl Thomas. Who's the other one you saw? Jaguar, right?
Jaguar, right?
Jaguar, right? You know, now let's talk some other stuff, right? Because he's allegedly, you know, he innocent till proven guilty, right? We talk about Andre Harrell passing. We talking about what's her name? Kim what?
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter passing. We talking about
Albie Shaw almost died.
Albie Shaw got sick. Jamie Foxx got sick.
Almost died. They both almost died.
Almost died.
Both of them. And all of them had.
Hold up. We talking about Tupac. That thing about the resurface. They still, it's an unsolved mystery. They still think he got something to do with that. It's a lot of things that's about to come out, man. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? And one thing you know about the feds, man, the feds got a 99.9% conviction rating. Yeah. They don't come unless they got you. You're not leaving.
You're not leaving.
You're not leaving. You don't even need an attorney, a big time attorney, because the feds got guidelines. If anybody know about the feds got guidelines. They got a low end and they got a high end, or they might play in the middle. According to how the trial go, this is where he gonna fall. They said he got 15 minimum on the low end, and they got life on the high end. So he gonna fall in between somewhere.
They got guidelines.
They got guidelines.
They ain't getting none of that.
My bunkie was rich, and he paid $250,000 for a lawyer. He said, "I'm the stupidest. You know, I'm the stupidest fuck in the world." I said, "Why, white boy?" From PA, he says, "Because I paid my lawyer $250 cash, and I ain't getting no break."
They always tell you, don't save your money in that feds. A lot of people waste money because your thing is there. You find a number to cop out, and that's it.
Yeah,
they got them guidelines.
But see, you know what it is? If you ain't never been in the feds, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You think it's like the state. The state, you can get around shit if you have bread is right, but you ain't getting around none with the feds, man. When I was in the feds, yo, a dude slid a book under my cell, right? And I got the book, little paperback joint, thin, right? I never forget this shit. Cause I'm like, the feds get me for? I ain't get money like that. Even though I was getting money, but I'm thinking feds come from big shit. We talking about Gambino crime families, and we talking about Shower Posse. We talking about some major organizations, man. Feds got me, yeah, I'm bugging out. I'm a little nervous. Cause I'm like trying to figure out what they got on me. The joint said, it's called, you can Google it right now, y'all. The stories is facts on the B139. Understand? It's a book called Busted by the Feds. Paperback joint. Jay, pull that up. Check it out. Busted by the Feds. You open up the book, the first thing it said, if you're reading this book, it must mean you've been busted by the Feds. Yo, Doc, I'm like, oh shit.
So I'm gonna ask. I want to ask you, and I want to ask the people in the chat.
That was crazy, man.
I want to ask you and ask people in the chat. If the feds come today and say, "Yo, offer 15 years," would you take it? If they say right now you got to take it in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, I take it.
I'm taking that 15.
I take it 15.
I take
that with a hand clap.
I'm taking that 15.
I'm taking that 15 because he gonna get fried.
I'm taking that 15.
People in the studio, he gonna get fried, man. Yo, you know how much break he gonna get, man? 15 years. Yeah, it's gonna be a situation, man.
Yeah, I'm taking that 15.
Yeah, I'm taking it too. Go ahead, studio audience.
So there's been stories since I was a little girl. That the woman that they're saying is Diddy's mother is not his mother. What I was told and what my aunt and them told me, because you know they was in them streets too at that time, they told me that both his mother, his real biological mother, and father were assassinated.
Wow.
And that the woman that's been caring for him, Janice, is really his aunt.
Wow.
What do you know about that?
I don't know nothing about that one.
Y'all heard any the people in the chat? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Breaking news at the P139.
She said again, this is a young lady that's not young, so this ain't no young people just making up stuff. Lady, 6 years old, been around. that been around that everybody know, you know what I mean, it in the streets. He said, what? Dane, what up, Dane Williams? He said, what? She said it was rumors that Puff mom, and real dad got killed when his father got killed. They said his father, old timers told us that his father was supposed to have been a snitch. He told and he got killed. She's saying that she heard that Janice's aunt, but I always heard that it was a lot of sisters. Vito just said the aunts was with them. So I heard it was a few sisters, like 4 or 5 of them, and she was the aunt, and Janice raised them. She don't look like him though.
But not only that, though, it makes sense why, see, that's the book.
We're good.
Huh? Busted by the face. It might make sense to me now because I was wondering why, your mom's, right? Hanging out with you. Me and I hung out with my mom, you know what I mean? We rock like that, but my mom's ain't gonna do no crazy shit around me. Because she know how I am about her. You understand? So
moms don't normally be like that, but they
she was moving.
And they said as a little boy,
I witnessed it, man. I witnessed it, and I witnessed it, and we used to downplay it because we grew up. You got to respect people's moms, man. Like even though if she wanted to, we ain't doing it. Let another nigga do it. We got principles, man. We not gonna do it to his mom. But they used to be flirting with niggas. And I've seen this a lot of time. And do people that was around at their time, if you watching the show, I know y'all, you know what I'm talking about, man.
And also somebody said that, I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. Somebody said he was acting real like his mom's his girl, like he was all on her one time.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
You can say that. Just put the mic up.
If you look at most of the
videos, hold up, can y'all hear?
If you look at most of the videos, first of all, look at the interaction with the kid. You've never, ever heard them address her as grandma.
Right.
Think about that. You've never heard any of those children address her as grandma. They call her Janice.
Yes, they do.
My grandkids better never.
Not no old school parents. You know that, Doc.
You understand?
Right?
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
The second thing is the interaction between her and him. It's weird. That's not a mothers and sons.
Yeah.
Like, that's sacred.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
The interaction with the two of them was more like lovers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some love interest type of thing. Like he's always kissing her in her mouth. My brothers never kissed my mother.
At an older age, kissing her straight in the mouth. Yeah, I've seen that.
And on top of that, she's around when he's doing his shenanigans.
Right.
Yeah.
She's
right.
Right.
Going to check you.
Right.
And let you know you out of pocket.
Yeah, that was a valid statement. She is definitely around when he was doing the shenanigans.
You gotta think about your kids.
Yeah.
What you doing? Now what you do behind closed doors is one thing.
Yeah.
But you out here in public on camera doing X, Y, and Z.
No.
Disrespecting yourself.
That's
and
facts.
your family. That ain't his mother, y'all.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yo, but
thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Something what you said make a lot of sense when you said, when your mom around, I don't care how grown you, it's just a different vibe.
Right.
Certain things you're just not gonna say. And like you said, the things he was doing around that you just ain't doing around your mom. Then, like you said, the mother and her, you never see him check them about nothing.
No.
It's always just everything is just
always. Let me tell you something. I curse around my mother. My mother be like, "What you say?"
Yo, it's never.
I be like,
you
"Come
can
on,
see
mom.
people
Come on with all that, man." You know what I'm saying?
A humbleness is never no. He's the same. It's no humble. It's no different. Yeah. You look at this. Think about celebrities when you see them with their mom. It's like a little kid. It goes.
Let's use for instance what you saying. Usher and his mom. You see the respect he got with his mom.
You can see
like you see him at the awards, right? When they honored Usher not too long ago, and his mom was there and his kids. You see the respect that he he being himself, but his mom's. My mom's shit. My mom's my manager. My mom's wasn't for her. My mom's on some real stuff. The stuff that I seen him doing around her was like, yo, this like it's kind of weird, but as far as we knew at the time, that was his mother. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever?
Huh?
No.
Who is?
Right. But what you get ready to say, we're gonna get back to that, Jay.
This too. The award show.
Right.
It's never. Mom, if it wasn't for you,
right.
Everybody that touched them stages honor God
Right.
and his mother.
Right.
You never hear him say nothing
Right.
about this woman.
Right.
If it wasn't for her showing me X, Y, and Z,
Mhm.
if it wasn't for her holding me down, nothing. No accolades for this woman.
So it's safe to say that she just raised them. Pretty much.
Best as she could.
She
Best
raised
as
them.
she could, yeah.
Right. There you go.
And I believe he gave her, like you said, he did the best he could. But like you said, mothers with their son, you don't see he acts the same around her that he with everybody else.
Yeah.
You see a difference with them. I could go name a million people, celebrities. We see them when their mom come around. It's different.
All right, so
It's different.
Let's talk about the case real quick, right? So
Hold up. They said put the call in number 646-628-4264.
it's on there. It's on there. It's on the screen.
It's on the screen, y'all. It's rolling on the screen. 646-628-4264.
So let's talk about the case, right? So he got denied bail for the second time, right? So now he got to go to trial. You know, he got to sit in there for trial. So for what I was I watching the news. So he's in PC, everybody. He's in protective custody. He's not in population. So me and Doc had a conversation about this earlier. Doing time, Jay, you said, can he do 20? He ain't got no choice but to do 20. Right? So you got to do it. You got to do it. Right? Or you're going to hang up or something. I mean, listen, man, you got to handle, you got to hold it down. You got to
did it.
Whatever. What you going to do? Right.
Young
So here's my
Thug
deal.
did
R.
it.
Kelly doing it right now. So here's the deal, right? So when you in PC, you isolated, right? So you got 23-hour lockdown and you come out for an hour rec. And then he don't even go to the mess hall. They bringing the trays to him. So he ain't got no movement. You know what that could do to your mental, man? Now, at least you're in population, whether you're scared or not, you got movement. You know, you can see TV. You can talk to a couple people. It breaks your day up a little bit. It breaks it up. It makes the day go faster. 23-hour lock-in. I did that before. Not no PC, though. But far as when I got in trouble, you know, I had to go to Keep Lock or whatever, the box. You know, you get your hour rec and you get your 23-hour locked-in. Man, you be bored as a motherfucker. Yo, your time goes so slow. You be like, damn, every day is like crazy. Yo, you can't control your thoughts. Your thoughts be killing you like, you know. But when you in population,
not knowing what you get.
Right, not knowing what you get, or not knowing who's gonna tell on you, or not knowing who coming to tell on you, testify. And then you know what? You ain't never really did no real time. So now, and then hold on, if you ain't got no commissary, he ain't got none right now because he ain't get to go to the store yet. After the last meal, it's at 5 o'clock, so your stomach's touching your back about 8 o'clock. I did 17, brother. Nah, I did 10 in the feds and I did 7 in the state. You know. So, you know, I'm giving you real stories. I ain't giving you stuff I read or somebody told me. You know what I mean? But what I know about the feds, right? Lawyers ain't gonna help you as far as you spending your money. And I know they're gonna come at him to snitch. Because feds like snitches, man. They like snitches. They want him to give somebody up. They already done approached them already.
But you already see dudes like Kevin Lyles and them dropping out. They dropped out already.
So here's what I think is gonna happen. I think people gonna come in and testify on him, and I think he's gonna give loads of people up too. This is gonna be this case gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be huge because Epstein, right? Epstein, he had the cameras by himself, 2 cameras by himself working the whole time. The day he died, he got killed. None of them was working. None of them joints working.
That was
because they want to shut him up because they felt he's going because
they know he's gonna rat some big people out. He can't get that off.
A lot of people.
Yes, you can.
So do you think by them denying him bail not once but twice that this could be a scenario that maybe they might be planning on shutting him up? You think?
What do you mean shutting him up?
Because he's gonna tell.
Right. He's gonna tell. Right.
You understand
he's gonna tell. Yeah.
So by keeping him in there,
yeah.
the only way somebody can get to him.
No, but you know what I think that they do? That's possible. But I think they kept him in there because they want him to feel it. So when he gets soft and start crying in his cell, he tell because he need a break. You know, to soften him up. See, prisons are to break you. You know what I'm saying? If you soft, they say only the strong survive.
What up, caller?
Weak motherfucker, you gonna fold.
What up, caller?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Doc?
What's good?
Turn your background
Hey.
down.
Turn your
caller.
background. You gotta turn your background.
Y'all hit a good question right there.
Turn your
I
background
think-
down, caller.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. Okay. We got you.
We good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now check it. Listen. First of all, let's pray for the brother, man. You know what I mean? That is a black man. Regardless of what happened and all that. You know what I'm saying? He got to the bad. You know what I'm saying? Multi-millionaire, whatever. I think he just got caught up after Biggie passed. It was just like, you know, everything just went down, then it went up real fast. So my thing is, I can go on and on. It's a spiritual thing also, because once you make money like that, you have to go back and get your people. You have to. You have to. Some way, somehow, you have to really invest in your people. You can't be out there, whatever, you know, in the limelight. You gotta. The whole point about getting money as descendants of slaves was to help our people, regardless of what. And my thing is, you'll hit a bright point. They want him gone.
Right.
They want all our black entertainers gone that touch that million. They want them gone.
That billion.
So we don't have no protection on this planet. We don't have no protection. But Allah, but God, pray.
Right.
We have no protection. Nobody's with us. We by ourselves. Watch it play out. It played out since 2000. All our entertainers are down at 50. All our top dogs, all our Michael, everybody start falling off, dying, passing. And one person said that, and he's locked up, and that was Dr. York. He said that. He said, watch all the entertainers in the new sun cycle, when 99, 2000 hit, 9/11 hit, new sun cycle, everything's supposed to be agreeable. Agreeableness is supposed to come in when the new sun cycle come 2000. All the disagreeableness go out. And we fell for it because they knew the 9/11 was going to happen. That set us back. We started going back to the conscious again. But then when 9/11 hit, it struck us. Hit our head. Boom. No more conscious. Oh, now we caught up in this.
Got you,
Now
caller.
everybody want to be this, that, and other. So my point is, I'm not going to be too long. Because I can go on. Because it's a spiritual thing going on. We have no more millionaire. Listen, I pray for Jay-Z because they want Beyonce. The Euros want Beyonce. That's the only thing protecting him. Peace.
Got you. Thank you for calling, caller. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Yep.
Go ahead, you can spawn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Studio audience got something to say.
I hear what he's saying. Let me say something. Biggie ain't got nothing to do with what a man's actions are. He was moving funny prior to Biggie.
Yep.
You can't
Facts.
predict how a man is when he's being himself. This is who he is. He ain't been doing this for multiple years and getting away with it for multiple years because of something that he just happened to become due to someone's death. This nigga was doing this shit before Biggie died.
That's right.
Right.
Let's be clear. Let's call a spade a spade. I get all that. Pray for the brother because he a black man, yada, yada, yada. But who he pray for? Who he
Yeah.
pray
For itself.
Who he look out for? He
Self.
pray for himself.
Right.
He pray for himself. You call it, you done got me all rubbed up right about now. I'm gonna respect your opinion, you know, because it is your opinion. But I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm from Harlem. And this is coming straight from the heart of Harlem.
There you
He
go.
is who he is. He made a choice to be who he is.
Right.
He made a choice to continue to live to be who he is. When the nigga got money, he had ample time and more than enough opportunity to change his thought process, to change how he viewed other people, to change how he treated other people. He chose to move the way he is. Now he got to stand on business.
There it is. Thank you, studio audience. Thank you very
studio.
much.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely.
let me piggyback off the lady in the studio audience, right? Here's my deal, right? With the lady in studio audience, just some touching on. Here's my deal, right? First of all, if he wouldn't have got caught, he'd still be doing what he's doing. He only stopped what he's doing because they stopped.
He got caught. Yeah.
So let's keep it real. He only stopped because they stopped him. You understand? So another thing is that You can't keep doing dirt to people and think you're gonna live a good life. Somewhere down the line, you're gonna get touched. You know, look at Donald Trump, right? They keep trying to assassinate him because his mouth is reckless and he do wrong to people. You know, whether you like him or not, he's still getting away with too much. And people in America is sick of that shit. He can commit any goddamn crime he want to commit, and he ain't got to go to jail. How you think us black folks feel about that? Forget about the white folks. He done committed 19 offenses, and they not trying to lock him up. Hold on, give me 1 second, caller. I mean, lady, go ahead, lady, go ahead, get it.
Hold on, y'all can debate. Come here.
That's my man.
Come here.
That's
come
my
here.
man.
Right.
Let's come here.
Make America great again.
Right.
This mic don't read.
Nah, leave that.
Now we got Mike for you. We got Mike. We'll let you know. Being that you
because you're debating.
Hold on.
Yeah, come on.
Hold on.
Come on.
First of all, MAGA, make America great again. That's my man right there. I take him. You gotta sometimes choose one of the lesser evils. You feel me? I choose him. And plus the fact, a lot of that stuff is rhetoric and propaganda. Because you gotta remember something. In Donald Trump's younger days, I don't mean to stray off topic, but in his younger days, he hung out with Diddy, Hov, all of them.
He did.
You feel what I'm saying? So a real racist, that nigga's not gonna be in your space.
I agree.
I don't call him a racist. I'm talking about the crime. I ain't talking about the racist part. It's the fact that it's a lot of crimes he committed.
Different from Diddy's though.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying in general. Me as an ex-con, right? I got a right to feel a certain type of way. So if I did any of the things he did, they gonna lock me and throw the key away. They didn't do that to him. I'm talking about man to man. I'm talking about he feels he's above the fucking law, man. You know, with me, they gonna lock me up just for jaywalking. I got a problem with that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but let's get back to Diddy.
You know, but back to Diddy real quick. No, we had to touch on that. But back to Diddy, right? What I was saying is that Diddy has a history of doing wrong to people. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people ate off him, but he got a history of doing wrong to people from the early 90s.
City College.
Bring it all the way up.
All the way up to now.
I can name about 20 people.
Black Rob, I'm going to say one quick thing. Black Rob was living a couple blocks away from where I'm 39th Street, whatever, right? I was seeing him every day. He was looking hard before he died, right? Puff never did anything for him. Craig Mack, them guys had nothing.
Right.
He never even threw them a bone.
G-Dep, Shine, he hit Shine when he came home.
G-Dep home now?
Yeah, he home now.
They was just together.
Yeah, I heard it. He came to pull up on him before he got locked up. Yeah.
Last week. Thursday, I think it was.
Well, my whole point is that back to him being in prison, Puff gonna have a rough time, man. He's gonna have a rough time. Back to what Jay was talking about, the 20 years. We don't know how much time he get because he hasn't been convicted. But he's gonna have a rough time because if you know anything about Puff, I done been in the studio with this nigga, right? This guy can't sit still, man. He's a guy who has to be moving. He has to be out. He's outgoing. He has to be moving. You know how this would be locked in for 23 hours?
Yeah. Not knowing your fate.
And you got 1 hour to come out, you know?
And them days is long. See, it's one thing mingling. Time go by fast. By yourself
is a motherfucker, man.
On the island and upstate, it's different because you get to work, you get to do this, you get to go to school.
That's when you're in population, but he in PC.
You're in population, but he in PC.
It's in PC.
But
and
listen,
PC upstate
I'm gonna say this again, and I don't wish jail on nobody. Yeah. You understand? But he gotta handle this. You had to handle yours, right?
That's right.
You had to handle yours, right? I had to handle mine, right?
You gotta hold it down.
Listen, he ain't exempt.
Nah.
He ain't exempt, and you ain't doing, I ain't do
right.
Nowhere near what he did.
Not even a little bit.
He got a whole lot.
But you got to understand something too. When Homeland Security come, and I told people, people was going against us, but we kept talking about the Homeland Security. Nah, he can do this. Nah, they don't mean that. What? When the Homeland Security come, you finish, man.
But like she said, ain't no feeling sorry for him. Because people, like he said, he's a black man. People kill me with that. We saw what he did on camera. That alone, and so many women spoke out on it, and then you could see his character.
Yeah.
You could see his character, the way how he move around people, even having them kids on the deal. You embarrass them people and say, yo, go walk to Brooklyn for a cheesecake. Yeah. Now, the shit didn't work out with Bad Boy. Now they can never have a rap career. Because you know, being a rapper, it's a certain status you got to have.
Mhm.
Once they did that, they were the butt of every joke. They
Yeah.
could never. Their career was done from that day.
That's a little cruel too. Make
When you
somebody
tell them to walk to
for a goddamn
Brooklyn in
cheesecake,
a
man.
cold for a cheese cake, you killed their career right there. Especially the guys who's in the group.
The confidence,
They
everything.
never recovered.
No,
Because
they
now
Yeah.
you rap is image. A label not gonna sign you like there was a butt of every joke. There was nothing. You killed their career before he even got
There
started.
was nobody who respected you. Let that nigga clown you like that by making you walk to Brooklyn to get a cheesecake. His thing you're talking about. Well, let me see how bad you want it.
Right.
What?
But you know what though?
What you'd have told him?
Get your own motherfucking cheesecake. What you mean?
But you know what though? He been like that from early on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to the caller.
I just
You
caught
talking
up to
about
him.
after Biggie? No, he was. Go back to City College when all the people got killed. He didn't give a shit about them people. He didn't care about the families. He didn't compensate the families. The families was compensated, but it wasn't through him.
It was through him.
You know what I'm
It was
saying?
Right.
Because they
Lawsuits and all that.
Lawsuit.
Yeah.
But it didn't come directly from him. He didn't hold a press conference and be like, to all the families from all the people who lost somebody. I'm humbly, I'm sorry. I apologize. It should have never been a loss of life. No, nigga, you got greedy. You oversold tickets. You didn't have the proper amount of security. Like, I can go on and on and on about this. You understand what I'm saying? And that still haunts these families.
Yeah, he got, but Puff right now, I'll be honest with you, he got what his hand called for, man. Bottom line,
Period.
man. Enough is enough. How long you gonna keep hurting people, man? How long you think God just gonna keep letting you hurt his children like that, man? It's not gonna happen, man. Somewhere down the line, it's gonna come back on you. And right now, he's in federal prison in DC, Brooklyn, right? He got denied bail twice. That means he got to go to trial.
But then you can imagine this poor girl, right? Young girl. He met her. See, that's why he liked the young girls, because you can manipulate them. That she was super young, and then the other is a girl spoke up. I'm sending the video. The girl spoke up. She was 21 when she met Puff. She been with him in 2015. She only 27 now, so it wasn't 2000. She only 27 now, but she was 21 when she met him. He had two abortions by her. I forgot her name. She's from Oklahoma. He had two kids by her. I mean, he made her 2 abortions. She said he was nice for like the first 2 months, treating her bad, saying, "Oh, you this and that. I don't mess with girls who got bumps on your face. Why you got this acne?" Because she started getting like little acne. I guess because getting older. He had Young Miami. He manipulated Cassidy, and Cassidy said that he called people and he want to see guys' dicks. He want the biggest dick that ran up in her. Now, mind you, she not attracted to these guys, so it's not like she wet. You can.
So he'll pay somebody to have sex with her,
so he can watch.
So he can watch. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he got. Yeah.
So let me ask the two of you guys as men. Tell me, as straight men, and you got girlfriends, wives. Doc, you got a wife. Vito, you got a girlfriend, right? Tell me, as two straight heterosexual men, let me clarify, straight heterosexual men, no in between, no bi, no curious, no nothing. Be clear, audience. Are you going to sit up here because you got an asshole full of money just because you know you can? You going to sit up here and have your girls or your wife have sex with other men so that you can watch?
I think
I don't watch nobody.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. The other part to what I'm getting at is, if you are straight and heterosexual, you're not trying to see no nigga's penis.
Not at all.
And you're not
They
trying.
say he looks and be like, nah, it's because it's a.
So what it sound like to me?
It
Sound like to me, not to cut you off, that go both ways. He want to see the penis and the pussy.
They saying they've been saying that.
He's a pervert, man.
Yeah.
He's a straight up freak.
He is not.
He want both.
He don't want both. Why you think he's so mean and so he does such horrific acts towards women?
Yeah.
First of all, let me go back to this woman. This woman cannot be his biological mother. This man hates women. He has has mommy issues. He's probably mad at the fact that his mother left him when she did. And then this one steps in and she's doing all kind of shenanigans
That's a good little
in
point
front
right
of him.
there why he's so hard on
Come
women.
on, man.
That came from as a young
somewhere.
kid. That came from a young kid.
That came from
So
that's
the
an
people,
illness.
it's a lot of new people. They don't know what you're talking.
That's an illness.
Can you go back to what you said about his mom and dad?
Okay.
Because they just came in the building.
My family is from Harlem. My family used to be out there. My father used to work for Gene Genovese. Y'all heard of the crime family, Genovese family. Okay, long story short, the story has always been, I'm 60. Yeah, I'm 60. I'm 60. Since I was a little girl, 10 growing up, the story has always been that his father and his mother were both assassinated. Father was assassinated because he was snitching on his own people. And his mother happened to be in the house when it happened. And this lady, Janice, is his aunt. I'm going to use the word allegedly. All right, because I don't want y'all coming at my guys and then y'all going to get some smoke. I'm just saying. That's what I'm talking about. His issue stems from that, not from when Biggie died. This goes back to when he was a little boy, because you have to play devil's advocate now, and you have to use common sense. And the majority of us, we have that. Use your common sense. His biological mother is not going to put him in harm's way the way this woman did. What do I mean? You can put a child in harm's way by doing certain acts in front of them. Let me use me for an example. I used to be in the streets. I did time. I used to use drugs. I used to do a lot of shenanigans. And I had children. My children were younger. And I neglected my kids, did 4 different bids, the whole 9 yards. Daughter went into the system. Do you really, and I'm the biological mother, do you really think, had I been in my right state of mind, I would have put my children through all of that? I did that because I didn't care. I was being selfish. But I am their biological mother, and I made it right. This lady from young with this man, from a child up until now, he's what, 50?
54.
54. Up until the age of 54, kissing him in the mouth, doing shenanigans in front of him, being privy to the free calls. Even, they were saying, even chose candidates for the free calls.
They said she was part of. They saying that allegedly.
Come on, y'all. You got to use your common sense.
I mean, it makes sense to me because, like I said, this is early in the early 90s, like 92, 93. Like, I was wondering why, she was the way she was, and he used to have that look in his face.
Yo.
But we was trying to figure it out, and now we up to the present, and these things that you just mentioned, all this stuff, it's going the way it's going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we need a wash and rinse.
What does this
A wash
mean
and rinse.
for the hip hop community? It shows that, to me personally, that I'm a Christian, right? So it shows that if straight up and down, if you do wrong to people, you understand what I'm saying? I don't care what level of an entertainer you are, how much money you got, you're going down. That's what it is, man. You got to do right by people. No one's perfect, but you can't continuously. We talking about decades of putting people through shit. He keeping people masters. He had problem with the Locks. He had problem with Mace. He had problem with Faith Evans. He had problem with Mary. He had problem with Biggie. He had problem with Tupac. He had problem with Shine. He had problem with Jennifer Lopez. He had problem with Jaguar Wright. He had problem with Heavy D. He had problem with Andre Harrell. He had Wolf. God bless my man Wolf. And he had problem with everybody.
They saying that allegedly Justin is Wolf's son. He do look like Wolf. And
he don't look like Diddy.
He look nothing like Diddy or the mom, and like he's short.
I'm gonna say this.
That's a lot going on, man.
Wolf had her first. Wolf was messing with her first, and then Diddy. They said they never Emma wasn't like that.
Wow, I ain't heard that one, but wow.
Yeah, I heard that. They said, and they put their pictures together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
And
on
I'll
that
be
one.
sure, son.
Oh, but they know that's I'll be sure, son.
Right,
but
right.
they were saying that was his son.
Yeah, he got a lot
But you
of
think about all pup
stuff
kids,
going on with him.
the biological kids, you can see it in them. The ones that
Right, they look like him, yeah.
The boys is
So let's
twin.
talk about the kids. So how you
So
think that affected the kids?
Goes back to the common sense part.
Yeah.
Why do you think he used to beat Misa so badly?
Right.
Why do you think?
Yeah.
And she, in turn, ran into Suge's arms.
Right.
But
At that time. Into the
Suge saved her.
Right.
Suge saved her.
Suge
Exactly.
saved her.
Yes.
And then he had a little flair with
Yeah,
Mary too.
So say
And
that
Mary
people
left
ain't hear
him.
you. So say what you said. Why he beat Misa?
Why do you think he was so mean and was beating Misa? He beat Misa damn near under a car. I almost killed her a couple times.
I remember.
Why do you think? Because of that child, that baby.
Yeah, that was breaking news. So it was like Misa over there with Suge Knight. What? And the
Suge was
East Coast
babysitting the son.
But I'm saying the East Coast and the West Coast was on high octane war at that time.
But
Yeah.
that
That was crazy.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, right? Let's switch it up a little bit. All right, that's what I was gonna get into. How do you feel? All right, how y'all feel the state of mind of the kids right now? You got two twin daughters. You got another daughter from a chick in Atlanta.
and he got a little baby that's 1 year old.
Yeah, he got Justin. He got what's his other son?
I'll be sure stepson.
No, but it's
Christian.
Christian.
That's
He got
his twin.
How
That's
you
his
feel
twin.
that they feel that they dad
He look like
is gone?
he's
They
twisted.
dad is gone, and they look up to him like he's God, and he's going. How you think it's gonna affect their life?
I think it'll affect the one that looked like him the most,
The rapper.
the rapper, because he looks up to him and they the same way. They got
Same
the
style.
same
So his
style
mom's
and
is
everything.
dead and his pops is in jail.
'Cause they said the daughters want to know what happened to their mom because they heard rumors that his mom was with a tell-all book. Maybe they knew they probably saw her writing a book.
Right.
So they probably like, I remember mommy writing a book.
Right.
It makes sense. She's supposed to have a tell-all book, and she was going in on him, and that's what they were saying, that it was some type of thing that she got ejected with. That's how she died, and they said it was real quick when they the autopsy ain't make no sense. They said she just had
he paid them
yeah
not to release the autopsy
Yeah.
report and had a whole nother autopsy done.
yeah.
Got a lot of shit with this guy, man.
And then they said the book about to come. Even Al B. Shore spoke on it too. He said he knew about the book. Al B. Shore mysteriously got sick too, because you know these with
Jamie Foxx mysteriously
when
got sick.
when Jamie Foxx spoke on, so when Jamie Foxx mentioned about the freak off parties, that shit happened to him. The same thing with I'll be sure when he started mentioning
Andre Harrell got it mysteriously sick.
and died. Yeah,
Come on, man.
because these things
And these are all the people that's close to
and
him.
most rich
Hard
people
body.
they deal with that what that called
They use the purple pole. It's
anesthesias
called purple pole.
and it could speed up heart attack.
Yeah.
If you watch Lifetime, they always do that.
Yeah.
About Lifetime movie, girl come stabbing the leg, neck, all that, you dying.
Or sometimes they
Heart
hit you, they
attacks.
throw some in your drink
But y'all
too.
gotta also remember,
And
it's
you
been
get a heart
going on
attack.
for decades.
Yeah, it's been
In the
going on for a while.
in the music industry, it's like a whole nother world. When you in somebody's way, they move you out
They
their
move
way.
you out the
Yeah.
way.
I'm talking dead. They move you out the way. I don't. It's unfortunate because you have the higher up sitting back and watching you do this. You made all this money for them and their companies and their great grandchildren who secured, who never have to work a day in their life.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? When this is the problem with us. When you reach that level, because this is what it's Jay, it's him, it's a few of them. When you reach that level,
Kanye.
First of all, you shut your mouth. Now it's time to get low.
Right.
Because when you getting crazy money in the street, nobody gonna know you getting crazy money in the street. Am I right? On
Right.
that level,
Right.
you get low. No
Right.
chains, no nothing, no whip. When you
You
go
don't
out
need
of
to.
town,
You don't need to.
when you go
Right.
out of town, you pull the toys out.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You get low
Right.
because you know the wolves is coming.
Right. I know who going in on that nigga right now.
Gene Dill.
No, Gene. You know Gene going. 50 Cent going in on.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
50 Cent went in.
50
on.
is killing him right
But
now.
he need to be easy too.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot
killing
of people in
right
that
now.
industry gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Because let me
yeah,
tell you
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah. Be careful.
This is what y'all in that industry, 50 and others that's moving in that direction.
Jay,
Listen, I know I'm the little guy on the totem pole, but I got a lot of goddamn sense, and I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something, because y'all are from Queens, y'all are from the Bronx, y'all are from Harlem before anything. Y'all need to get low. Y'all need to get quiet, because every time it's not about the amount of money. It's because y'all are positioning yourselves.
right.
It's because y'all know about credit. It's because y'all know about real estate. It's because y'all are educating yourselves on their level. You're not supposed to reach their level. They are afraid.
Yeah, they are.
They are afraid because now,
Right.
by you positioning yourself, they can't control you.
Right,
Can't nobody tell 50 shit right now.
right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And
The worst thing is a black man with power.
the other thing
America.
is, you never, ever, ever become a billionaire, not even a millionaire, and you still got a boss. Make that make sense.
Yo, we got our guest is here, right? Our guest is here, Co-Chief. So we're gonna end this stream. We need y'all to hit the like button. Come back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, before we go off, right?
No, we need to
we
stop
can't bring
it.
it. No,
we can't do that like we did it
start
before.
over, man.
Nah, we ain't
Nah,
doing
anyway, but lady from Studio, thank you for joining us
that.
today.
Hit the like
Snooky
button.
Snook from Harlem.
There
You
you go.
already know the Harlem takeover.
There you go.
Y'all got to hit that like button. We will be back in 5 minutes with Co-Chief. He got a great story. Co-Chief, 5 minutes, y'all. Come back. Thank everybody.